There's this particular thing about faith and trust that I think about every now and then. But when I go to think about it, I end up in this rabbit hole of what trust really is. Like right now, I'm exhibiting trust by sitting on this couch. Literally just by sitting here. It shows how much trust I have in someone I can't see. I trust that the manufacturer of this couch, who knows way more about furniture than I do, about carpentry, about upholstery, I trust they did their job in building this couch. So when I sat down with full security in them. I can't see them. I wasn't there when they built it, yet I'm exhibiting trust by merely being here. Well, the God I serve is more powerful, more knowing, more knowledgeable than the manufacturer of this couch I'm sitting on. In Psalm 20:7, it says, "Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we will trust the name of the Lord our God." I can't see him, but I know that though I wasn't there when he created the entire world from beginning to end, he had me in mind. And he knew at some point I'd be right here. And here's the other thing. He not only created this world, but in Jesus, he went to the cross to save it. And while some trust in a couch more than they trust in God, I have elected every day that if I can trust and sit on this couch, how much more can I trust God? And that may not seem like a lot to you, but geez, this thing really gets me excited every time I think about how much I trust God and how much I trust him to watch over me, and the peace that gives me. It resolves my fears.